Hello everybody, this is Dumpster Cat. Welcome back to another Pioneer video. In this one, we're going to be just running back largely the same list from last league, as that league felt very solid, the matchups felt very nice, the deck felt very nice. The inclusion of Jegantha, I didn't talk about it too much in the deck tech, I believe. I wanted to say a few more things that I just didn't get the chance to or just forgot about. But Jegantha allows us to do some really interesting things just in terms of the deck configuration. Primarily, it disallows us from playing Liliana, obviously, which I think is a good thing. I've been having a lot of kind of iffy success with Liliana, and I think just outing her just in her entirety and just playing Jegantha kind of over her, I guess, in a sense, I think is just a bit more correct. I guess along those lines, just playing the 8/3 drops in Tracker and Trespasser makes a lot of sense. I like having a lot of, I guess, onboard interaction and onboard power level with these cards. So I think I like playing just this configuration, especially with just the 4 chariot. Tracker just plays really nicely alongside the chariots, and so obviously, like this card, it's just an insane powerhouse, must be answered, and so I don't mind playing the full 4 copies. Another thing that Jegantha disallows us of playing is Pack Leader, and so obviously Grimflayer is going to be the choice. Grimflayer obviously sucks against cards like Stomp, sucks against Removal and Phoenix. However, I like him obviously in this build. We kind of have to play Grimflayer in the Jegantha build, but I really like him for a few reasons. We get to play, or I guess leverage the vehicles a bit more as they are artifacts, and then we get to play really interesting things like Transmogrant. I touched upon this card a bit more in the last video, but I just really like Transmogrant, his versatility, his inevitability, his just insane interaction with Grimflayer, getting him delirious very quickly. A problem that I faced in the last video is that we weren't able to get delirium early on too effectively, and we really kind of need to connect first with Grimflayer to get there, which I suppose makes sense, just in like this deck configuration. So I'm going to be on the lookout for that to see if that's problematic, but especially in the mana base, I made a lot of changes to the mana base that I think kind of make the deck a lot better. One of the main things with Jegantha that just made so much sense to me to play in BGX is that he makes the mana restrictions so less inhibitive, as we obviously don't have access to playing any double pip cards in the deck, and so it opens up the mana a lot more, makes it a lot more effective. We don't have to play Deathcap Glade. I'm playing Darkboar Pathway over it. I think Glade has been obviously nice in the late game, but in this kind of, again, tempo, quote-unquote, oriented deck, where we're more focused on the early game, and we're more leveraging early game interaction as we are playing the 4 Decay over the 2 Trophy, and we're just overall playing more creatures in the early game. I like having access to the pathway, makes mana a lot more just smooth in general, and the Jegantha kind of opens up utility in the mana base just a lot more, which we haven't really been able to see before. Field of Ruin has been insane for me. Nobody else is playing this in BGX, and I think it kind of makes a lot of sense to me in terms of making Flare a lot better, making Push so much better. Obviously, Push is kind of required to play if you're playing Black, as it interacts with turn 1 mana dorks. Is just very flexible, but in the late game, it's been not very effective. It's been rotted in my hands many times before. And so Field of Ruin activating Revolt is going to be very nice and has been very nice for me. And just the flexibility that Field of Ruin has, especially with Trophy, or cutting down the trophy count, has been really nice, as a lot of times we just point our trophy at lands. Non-basic lands like Thespian Stage, Castle Vantress, Castle Lochthwain, you name it, the man lands as well. So that's another reason why I like Field of Ruin. I think Field of Ruin just makes a lot of sense, specifically in this build, but I think in BGX as a whole, I think we're just able to, at least in my opinion, I want to be leveraging Field of Ruin a bit more, just in recent times. I just really like the card. Other than that, I haven't made any changes in the sideboard. I'm pretty happy with it. Really no complaints there. And yeah, I guess other than that, that kind of concludes the deck tech. There's a lot here that I like. There's a lot here that's still questionable, just in terms of not really having any inherent value. Like I said, we don't have access to Soren, to Pack Leader, to Liliana, which are kind of, either like value generating or value inhibitive cards that work well in our colors. So still going to be exploring that type of interaction and see if this deck is still good. So with that being said, thank you so much. Consider subscribing and liking the video if you enjoy this for the type of content. I'm going to be uploading a lot more leagues just with straight BGX, I think, in the future, as I a bit more comfortable with it nowadays, just play pattern wise. I think this type of tempo philosophy that I've been adopting in my mindset has helped me a lot, definitely in my play patterns. I don't know if that's visible or not for you guys, but definitely has helped me personally. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that. So keep your eyes out just on more content. And yeah, let's get into the matches. Okay, here we are for match 1. Gonna have to remember to do the Jegantha companion, obviously. I feel like I've played this person before. Yeah, on the draw, I surely just have to Logan this. No black mana. Man, I made the whole explanation in the deck tech of how like this deck's mana is so much smoother, as we're kind of not really seeing that now. It's still true, obviously, just getting a bit unlucky. We do still have to keep this though. I think in the blind I'll keep the second Thoughtseize over the second push. Makes a bit more sense to me. Get to see Transmogrant here, so hopefully that is effective. Okay, so it looks like Greasefang. Yep, just straight up Abzan. Grimflare, not the best draw, but let's see what we could take here. Okay, so not the best hand from them. I think I don't mind just taking the Wayfinder here, right? I think that makes sense. Sideboard. Oh, they don't play the Informant. So did they draw like a Grizzly Salvage, perhaps? In that case, not drawing land is a bit problematic as well. Do I just want to run out the Transmogrant? Because if they Grizzly Salvage, then we just take an Informant, which is not that effective. I guess Transmogrant's not the best against the supplier, so it's probably still correct to go with Thoughtseize. I'm sure they'll salvage in response, though. Yep. Okay, so those are some good hits. They get a Blooming Marsh, I would imagine. And then choose a Blooming Marsh, yep. So that's their hand. So we're going to take a Informant from them. And they have 2 vehicles in the graveyard, so not looking too good. We still, if we draw a land next turn and they have a Greasefang on their turn after this one, then we could still hold up Fatal Push for the Greasefang with Revolt, which is very nice. And again, another reason why Field is just so effective. Discard Blooming Martian. Okay, just play another one. So they have an Informant in hand. So they're really just trying to top deck into Greasefang, or ways to try to find Greasefang. Yeah, really not looking too good here. Not drawing lands. Just play with the Transmogrant. I don't want to be pushing just an Informant. Yeah, really kind of sucks. I like drawing the Trespasser, obviously. Luckily, they're not really drawing much either. But yeah, I think just getting the Trespasser online will help us a lot. Wow. It's pretty unfortunate. They have a Can't Stay Away in the graveyard. I think I'll not attack for 1 turn at the moment. Yeah, we're just really kind of unlucky here. I was thinking if they milled over a Greasefang, that would be bad. Okay, and they just have it now. Well, okay. Yeah, I mean, we had the interaction for it. We just didn't draw lands, so that's unfortunate. Yeah. Can't really do much about that, though. We get Hearses. Noxious Grasp is nice as well. Terra Sunda could be good if they like want to be on the hardcast Chariot plan, but I don't think we necessarily need it. Could cut the Transmogrant. Could cut like Sky Sovereign probably. And then I suppose like a Chariot. I think that should be about fine. Yeah, I mean, I like our matchup against Greasefang. Have a lot of utility against them. A Decay being an all-star against them, obviously. Again, bit of a sketchy hand. You guys, I'm sorry, this is not the best example, or first example of the mana base, but it's been not like this. Can we keep this on the play? I think we have to mulligan. Now, we have a lot of good mulligan choices going into like Hearse. Again, just like going into removal as well. Okay. Not the best, but good mix of utility. I don't think it really matters much what we put back here. Yeah, Flare, Trespasser, Decay, all decent cards in this matchup. Oh, opponent mulligans to 5. Just noteworthy. Yeah, just really want to be drawing into Hearse, though. I wonder if they brought in... there's a Chariot. Okay, I wonder if they brought in... Ooh, Scooz is very nice as well. Yeah, I was going to say, what if they brought in Thoughtseize or Fatal Push? Not sure if they play Fatal Push. I know they play Thoughtseize post board. And probably like enchantment removal, artifact enchantment removal. Flare or Scavenging Ooze. I think I'm going to get the value off of Flare. We already have some type of graveyard insurance with Trespasser next turn. And so I don't think it's too necessary to get the Scooz out now, and I'd rather leverage the better clock that Flare provides and just the card selection. Yeah, card selection, most importantly. Just gonna pass here. So they have a salvage in hand, most likely. Which means, yeah, just definitely going to attack. They do get the extra 3 cards in the graveyard, but I think with the Trespasser and Scavenging Ooze, we're able to make this play. So let's see what they mill over. Silence. Wow. Okay. That's good to know about. And a Parhelion. Don't think I want any of these lands. I mean, Hive is generally good in the matchup, but I don't think it's necessary. And then I'll keep the trophy. So if they have Greasefang off the top or just off their Greasely Salvage, I think they're pretty likely to have one. Yeah, so I don't mind leaving up Decay here. Don't mind leaving up Decay as... Okay, yeah, they just find the Greasefang. So, which I imagine they're going to take. Yep. So we're able to decay that. I wonder if they brought in Thoughtseize as well. So we have Trophy on top, which we're going to be drawing to, which is nice insurance against another potential Greasefang. Let's attack first. I think my plan is probably just to play Scoos and leave up Trophy. Or no, we can't even with the Field of Ruin. Oh no, sorry, we can. Yeah, we can, my bad. We just won't have double greed mana after. Okay, more lands I think can just go in the graveyard. Chariot? Do we want Chariot? I don't think Chariot's too necessary. Kind of just want to be drawing into more interaction. So take the Scavenging Ooze, leave up Trophy. Have a lot of insurance here against a potential other Greasefang, which is unlikely for them to have, but yeah, I think we're pretty good here. Unfortunately, I haven't hit, have not hit Delirium yet. 2 cards in hand, no can't stay aways in the graveyard, so we're looking pretty clean here. Yeah, I mean, while we haven't hit Delirium yet, Grimflare has still been very important in this matchup, I believe. So, always the question of taking the vehicle or the Greasefang. I think here, with them having triple vehicle in the graveyard, we just take the Greasefang. Layer of the Hydra, that's not the best. Okay, let's just swing in. Maybe keeping untapped land on top was actually correct. We could just go Trespasser into leave up Trophy. Yeah, I probably should have kept untapped land on top. They don't even block with the Stitcher Supplier, so that means they have a Eldritch Evolution in hand. Okay, definitely put one Thoughtseize in the bin, and then I don't imagine the second one would be good. Oh well, they didn't even play the Eldritch Evolution last turn. It's kind of confusing. Yeah, I don't imagine that would be good. And then again, I think we're just able to leave up mana here for either Scoos activation or Trophy. If they have like Thoughtseize into Eldritch Evolution or just another Greasefang, then I mean, I guess we still have the Scoos insurance, so we should still be fine here. Definitely feels nice to have Grimflare and Scoos by his side. A nice duo here. Yeah, as you can see. Okay, so that game went more accordingly. Post-board, I don't think we want to make any changes. Again, really like our configuration. Yeah, I think it makes sense cutting the vehicle count down a bit. Yeah, don't think we want Terror Sunder. Perhaps it's better than the third Chariot though. Yeah, I think I'm down for that. Makes a bit more sense. Just wanting to interact with them, and then as we saw there, Grimflare and Scoos alone were able to beat them down, so Chariot's not as necessary. But yeah, I like playing against this matchup. Maybe this time we'll draw into Hearse. But yeah, Scoos was just so good there. Okay. So, I mean, decent hand. Trophy on the draw is a bit awkward. But I think with Trespasser we keep. Thoughtseize this time, okay. So I assume they take the Trophy. If that's the case, then they probably have like a fairly good hand. They mulligan to 6 as well, right? they took Trespasser. No, they kept 7. Oh no, yeah, I'm sorry, they kept 7. My bad, you guys. Okay, we draw into second Grimflayer, which is not the best. If they took Trespasser, does that mean they have another Thoughtseize here? Which would be pretty good. Yeah, them keeping 7 though, with the Thoughtseize, a little worried here. Looks like they have Grizzly Salvage. Fatal Push is not the worst. Yeah, I think I feel pretty safe just playing. Not playing out the Grimflayer, just leaving up Trophy, just being very safe as we saw last game. They just are able to get lots of inherent value off the salvage and have a high likelihood of hitting Greasefang, putting a vehicle in the yard, and I don't mind leaving up the removal. So Citrus Supplier in hand, okay. That's interesting, so that tells me they probably don't have a vehicle in hand that they want to discard and probably just want to be looking for more vehicles to put in the graveyard. They also didn't take Beseiju, so they're not worried about like a hearse or whatever. Okay, so there's Greasefang and Chariot. They have to take a land though. Take Blooming Marsh. Play out Supplier. Yes, okay. So, pretty stacked graveyard at the moment. Another Greasefang. Although, don't really have any sort of inevitability assuming here. I guess I just pass again. Yeah. Unfortunately, missed our chance to play Flare next turn. Perhaps that was a bit too safe of a play. I've just always been predisposed to leave up interaction at all times against Greasefang decks. Yeah, it's like Thoughtseize. Wow. So if they have Greasefang just in hand, then, which is unlikely, then we're in a bit of tough shape here. Yeah, they just take the trophy. Okay, love to see them just playing the Blooming March though. Looks like their hand may not be the best. Okay. Never mind. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's extremely good actually. Dang. Wow. Okay, well, they kind of got us with the double Thoughtseize. Maybe we should have mulliganed, but it's kind of hard to mulligan against Thoughtseize post board from them. Yeah, it's just, that sucks. That really sucks. Yeah, I think I'll just, yeah. I guess it's correct to probably just push this thing. But yeah, Thoughtseize taking the trophy was just so good. Double Thoughtseize. Yeah, on the draw. We're not really drawing much either. I should have played Hive there. Now they could hard cast Chariot. Yeah, that was unfortunate. Yeah, really unfortunate there. But yeah, really tough to play around double Thoughtseize. I don't think we could have done much there. I guess our best bet was like playing Flare turn 2 rather than leaving Trophy. It's probably just a bit too safe with them not having vehicles in the graveyard anyways. And so they would have to hit Greasefang plus vehicle, which I suppose is kind of unlikely. So yeah, they brought Terra Sunder in as well. Makes sense. They don't... Okay, they don't play out Chariot, but yeah, they still get to swing in for a bunch. Abrupt Decay as well, yeah. Dang. So they just had everything for us here. I think we're pretty unlikely to win, but we could play it out. Yeah, I'll just play out both the creatures here. Yeah, tough. Can't really play around that. It feels really bad. Yeah, I mean, game one, if we didn't get stuck on 2 lands for the whole game, then I think we definitely could have won that with the way our hand was, right? We had push, double Thoughtseize, and then could have easily drawn into Graveyard Interaction, Goose, Trespasser. I think we have to make these blocks. Yeah. That's just so unfortunate. I get a really good draw this game as well. I think I'll just concede there. Yeah, I mean, can't do much about that. We played our best. See you guys in match 2. Okay, here for match 2 on the play, which is nice. Hopefully you get a bit better here. I feel like I played against this person before, Broccoli. Fun. Gonna have to mulligan this. 1 land. Okay, we can keep that one. I think despite having 2 lands, I'll just put back a second Scooze. I think we are able to do that. Opponent keeps 7. Layer of the Hydra. It's a bit menacing. Let's play out Flare. Decay wasn't the worst draw if we're not going to be drawing lands. Okay, red-green vehicles, so it's going to be pretty tough. Pack leader, yeah. Again, what the heck? Where are the lands? Come on. Guess we could set up the top of our deck now, but jeez. Yeah, I mean, we could hit Delirium, which is nice. Nope. Oh, sorry, 1 away. I saw the Transmogrant, so I was like, okay, we hit Delirium. But 1 away. Okay. That's fine. Okay. It's a bit of a slow draw from them, which is definitely in our favor. Play out the black source for a Transmogrant possibly coming back. Second black source, that is. Yeah, this is a bit of a tough matchup. Just pass? What does that mean? They don't play company, do they? I don't think they do. I mean, I'm attacking here. Okay. Could just recur the Transmogrant. Or play Scooze. I think I like getting Scooze online a bit earlier. But Transmogrant does seem... Yeah, I guess Transmogrant doesn't seem the best in this matchup now. Okay, well, I guess I should have seen that one coming. Could have played the Transmogrant. Yeah, if we were expecting Stomp. Yeah, and no. fuck. No second green source really sucks there. That is really good. Wow. Yeah, it's very tough. Okay, Grimflare. Guess we just Chariot this turn. Yeah, kind of unfortunate turn of events with the keeping the black source instead of the green source. And then, yeah, stomp into Sky Sovereign. Another stomp. So they just get to take our creatures here. Yeah, it's really good. I guess I should have been expecting them to have a Sky Sovereign if they didn't do anything on turn 4. Still feels really bad though. Decay. Alright. Still in not the best shape. Guess we could get back this guy, which really does nothing other than crewing the Chariot and leave up Decay. But yeah, Trophy would be better than Decay here. Yeah, jeez, that's really good. So probably have to decay that. I'm assuming, right? Bone Crusher Giant's so good. Yeah, I think we have to decay the Stormseeker. Oh, they said nice? When was that? 2 minutes ago? Thanks. Okay. Crew. Yeah. So I will block the Bone Crusher Giant. But we're still in pretty tough shape. Very tough shape, actually. Yeah, Trespasser, not the best. I think I'm just gonna concede here for my mental well-being. Okay, so Poor Sport, we do get Terra Sunder, which is nice. Grasp, probably not good enough. Could bring in Extinction Event as well. Probably will stop there. Transmogrian just doesn't seem the best. Same thing with Flare. Yeah, I think I'll just go like that. Leave our top end in. I still think Thoughtseize is good against them. Yeah, just try to be a bit more bigger. A bit bigger. A bit more big. Yeah, this is also a tough matchup. They just have, they have the vehicles, which are really tough to deal with and provide a lot of value. And then their mana base is very, what's the word? I guess flexible. Has a lot of inevitability with their creature lands being able to crew very easily, layer the Hydra, crew Sky Sovereign quite easily. I think they run Mutavault as well, so really kind of a problematic matchup for us if we're not able to interact with them in the early game. Yeah, and then their main dorks are really powerful as well against us. Yeah, I mean, 2 lands. I was gonna keep it right away, but on the play, it's not really that good. I think I'll keep it. I'll play a little risky. If we hit third land, we're in pretty good shape. And then I was thinking if we're able to like Thoughtseize away a removal, then we could connect with Grimflayer, and then assumingly after that we're in pretty good shape. They keep 7 though. Wow. Cloth is. Dang. I mean, we kind of have to take the cloth. Cloth is just so good against us. Currently don't have double green though for pack leader. Yeah, not trying Lance either. So I mean, hopefully, honestly, they top deck a green source. They play pack leader, then we could push it. But I doubt that's gonna happen. Oh, okay. What? Okay. Get a little lucky here. I mean, still not drawing lands though. Okay. I mean, yeah, we just have to keep on drawing lands. I can't keep anything else on top, unfortunately. With how this played out, though, we're actually not in terrible shape. If they have a stomp, we're like really bad, though. But yeah, fine with them roasting this. Yeah. It's okay. So we play out Tracker. So 3 unknowns, 2 Mutavaults in hand, 1 Mutavault in hand. Chariot. Chariot's really good. Yeah, we're just really not drawing anything good. Wow, so unlucky. Come on. I guess we have to put Jegantha into hand. I mean, we can't crack Clue token. I mean, maybe we were supposed to crack Clue there. I just really wanted to be able to kill this Chariot, though. Sorry if I'm kind of not in the best mood. I was really hoping for some more, I guess, actual games of Magic. So it looks like they're just going to swing in here with the Chariot. Which is fine. Just going to block it. I kind of have to. If we block it, then draw land, we get Extinction Event for some pretty good value. Jeez, wow. Okay, let me crack the Clue now. Okay. I mean, not the worst, but okay. They have nothing, which is good, but they still swing in for 6, 8, 10. It's a lot of damage. Yeah, and then we're just dead after that. Dang. Yeah, that's why I told you guys. Mutavaults are so good, even like after a sweeper, they just get us here. Wow, yeah. Okay, well, again, just really not being lucky with not drawing lands. Yeah, in a matchup like this, Pack Leader does seem a lot better, but we just, yeah, got very unlucky here. See you guys for match 3. Okay, here we are for match number 3. Let's hope for some more success. Got a keepable hand. We are on the play. Yeah, so let's see what we got going here. Okay, Phoenix, cool. Well, I think I'm inclined to take this Fiery Impulse. We have Decay for the Shredder. If they want a Lightning Axe or Scoos, then we'll take the 2-for-1. I think we just take the Impulse. Okay. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, no reason to play out the Scoos at the moment. Let's just play out the Transmogrant as a flexible threat. Okay, kept a card on top. Wonder what that was. They go Shredder, then we're pretty good shape. Okay, makes sense that they didn't attack. Yeah, just not drawing lands as well. Come on. Spike Field Hazard, that's what they kept on top, assumingly. That's definitely good. Wow, I really wish we could hit our third land, and we could have like gone Jegantha into hand. Yeah, I'll just pass. I think in a spot like this, we have to play a bit more conservatively, not just run out the Scoos. Yep. Oh, and they don't have a third land either. Interesting. Definitely will decay that. I'm surprised they didn't like chart a course if they didn't have a third land. Okay. Well, just continuing our streak of unluckiness this league, not hitting land drops. So what, the third time this has happened? Once in each match. Okay, there's a Phoenix. Phoenix, pass, land. Okay. I think they're pretty likely to get back the Phoenix, so I think we have to run up the Scoos. They seem to be pretty stock though, so I don't think we could. We'll be seeing like a Crackling Drake, at least pre-sideboard. Okay, scratch to the bottom. Yeah, that's what I expected. Just take the Phoenix now. Get our trade. 2-for-1 for us. Consider. Oh, Galvanic Iteration. Okay. Opt. One bottom. Still no fourth land though. Yeah. Guess the best we could do is Chariot. 4 cards in hand from the opponent. Worried about Treasure Cruise. Worried about I guess whatchamacallit, the Temporal Trespass could be pretty bad. Just a Ledger Shredder. Pass. Definitely okay with that. I think I'm just going to immediately decay that pretty easily enough. Just don't want them getting value. And then 1 mana up. Yeah, just 1 off from Delirium. I guess we could. Yeah, I don't think I'm holding up Trophy here, so I'll just run out the Flare and then attack with Chariot. Flare for sure, definitely a bit weaker in this matchup. Let's see what they have. Another Lightning Axe. Okay, discarding Phoenix, so that's it's pretty good. We do get Delirium, but Phoenix in the graveyard is scary. Yeah, into Charter Course is very good. discards land. Consider is also very good. Stevenson at the yard. They have the third one. Looks like it. Spec hit, field hazard does. Okay, so just one Phoenix, so that's okay. Already one exiled. We hit him for 8 here, which feels nice. They still have Galvanic Iteration in the yard. We have to be a bit wary of that. I think that could go. That could go. Trespasser is alright. I think, yeah, that's probably on average a good draw for us. And I'm a bit, I mean, they have one card in hand. If they have Cruise, then, I mean, I guess we're not in the worst shape possible. We still have lethal next turn. Just thinking, yeah, if they have a, well, they can't even have flashback into temporal trespass, which would be probably the only way they could kill us here, so I think I just ran out the chariot. Even if they hit other 2 phoenixes somehow, then we're still at 2 life. I think we should be okay here. The decay is definitely nicer on average than trophy hitting the ledger shredders. But I feel like on average they're, ooh. Okay, that's really scary. I think on average they're a bit worse in this matchup than a trophy. Yeah, it's pretty scary. Not the worst, as they didn't get to copy it, but definitely a little scary. Seems like they top decked that, or maybe they just had it in their hand. Okay, sweet. They could just concede. Okay, nice getting game 1. As game 2, we get a hearse, and I suppose duress as well. It's not too bad. Sky Sovereign, I don't think is all that good. Could probably cut it. Chariot's pretty bad against Spell Pierce. Transmogrant is nice. This is a matchup where I like the Transmogrants, but I think we could probably trim on the flares and perhaps some number of decays, as they don't hit Phoenix, they don't hit Crackling Drake. Still need to bring something in though. Could be like a Bank Buster. I typically don't like bringing in Damping Sphere against Phoenix, but it's not the worst play. It's either that or like a Terra Sunder, or just bring in the Sky Sovereign, keep it in, that is. Maybe we just do want the 3rd Flare though. It's like not the worst. Could pave the way for resolving and keeping a Trespasser on the battlefield. Man, these hands are just so terrible. What is up with this? Wow, kidding me. I have to go down to 5. Okay, well, that is pretty good. I think I'll just keep these 5. I mean, you got 3 like really good sources of interaction for them, so. But yeah, it just really hurts going down to 5 like that. Okay, consider. Keep a card on top. Whoa. Okay, they brought in Brotherhood's End, which is, I suppose, okay. Aether Gust isn't doing anything right now. Pretty slow hand. I guess we just take the pieces of the puzzle. I mean, the Fiery Impulses could deal with the Trespasser. I guess Brotherhood's End technically deals with hers. So we may want to like wait on playing that. But yeah, I'll just take the pieces of the puzzle. Seems like their only manner of getting some sort of advantage on us at the moment. Okay, so they drew second land, which is actually very good. I think, yeah, we're just gonna pass. We could actually run out the hearse. I don't think that's necessary though. It just plays right into the Brotherhood's End. I'm not sure if they would make that trade, to be honest with you. But I don't really want to do it. It's just not necessary at the moment, I guess. I think I will just run out a Trespasser here. Get their pieces of the puzzle. And then they can Fiery Impulse it if they really want to. One bottom. No, they don't impulse it just yet. Okay. They're gonna Brotherhood's End it. Okay. So yeah, that's definitely good for us. Paves the way for our hearse. So definitely like that trade. Still have push for like a Ledger Shredder. Okay, there it is. Wonder if they have a follow-up. They do. Okay. Gotcha. So this isn't too bad, it seems. I'm sure they'll discard, yeah, an impulse. Keeps one card on top, though. Let's kill this. Do need to find something, though. Get some sort of, I would like to see like a tracker, get some sort of advantage there. I think I'll just take these two red cards. Yep, tracker. Summoned it to the top. It's very nice. I don't think I would. Well, if they impulse, then I want to crack the clue, so I'll shock in this too. And then just keep hearse to interact with their graveyard. So feeling okay here. Okay, well, a parade is definitely good. I'll take their two considers. Yep. Good draw for them. Put a lightning axe in the graveyard. Find a land, okay. So we'll not crack the clue now. Okay, I like that draw as well. Especially around Aether Gust. Let's see if they want to pulse. They don't impulse. Wow. Interesting. Yeah, that's just crack a clue because we can. Nice fatal push, and then just play out the second one. Yeah, top of our deck is definitely favoring us, though. Yeah, gotcha. So it seems like they made Aether Gust on like our draw step or something. Could be expecting something like that. They still haven't hit any Phoenixes, though. There's an opt. One bottom, okay. Oop, yeah, Treasure Cruise, that was a good one. 6 cards in hand now. Yeah, this is usually when they are able to kind of turn the tide. Aether Gust, no, Trade of Course. Okay. There's a Phoenix. Okay, yep, and they get it back. So that's pretty good. No attacks either. I feel like I have to push this Phoenix though it kind of sucks, as they're just very likely to get it back next turn. We could just like Jegantha, or just hold up a push. Okay, I guess I don't mind holding up the push. Actually, I'll just put Jegantha's hand. I think that's fine. Just trying to like play a bit more conservatively, a bit slower. Really no need to push that Phoenix on our turn. Yeah, even here, we're probably just going to be pushing this Ledger Shredder. Now they're going to Ether Gust? Pieces of the puzzle. Okay, gotcha. So this could be pretty bad. Spell Pierce in the yard. Okay. No Phoenix, which is nice. I wonder what they take. Fire Impulse, Brotherhood's End. Okay. Plus land. Actually, they got these 3/2 unknown. Still don't attack. I will push the Ledger Shredder. Another push. Okay, second push isn't too terrible. I feel like I just want to play the Jegantha. Could attack for 4 with the lair. Hive doesn't really do much. Yeah, and pushing the Phoenix doesn't do much either. So I think I'll just play this out. And pass. Again, yeah, just playing slow. Really no need to do too much. I mean, there's like the inevitability of them hitting like a cruise or a temporal trespass, so okay. So they're gonna impulse my Jegantha now? Okay, sure. I think I'm fine with that. Upgrade the treasure token, sure. So they get back Phoenix now. Gotcha. Turn off auto yields. I'll just push that. And then Phoenix, or sorry, Hive the Phoenix away. Ooh, double haul is a bit scary though. Well, okay. I mean, Trespasser was a nice draw. Yeah, I guess that's better than activating Hive. Take the Phoenix. They got 3 cards though. Crackling Drake is very good. Yikes. It's exactly my life total. Yeah, and we're just dead. Huh, okay. Yeah. Crackling Drake, very good card against us. Okay, any changes? Not really sure. Do we want Extinction Event? Probably not. Maybe we could hedge a bit, like cut a Chariot, bring in 1 Extinction Event. Extinction Event on even is actually quite good. I don't think I want to be on that plan though. I think I'll just run it back. On the play. Yeah, I guess I have to keep this. It's not too pretty, but if we draw some non-lands off the top, we could be in pretty good shape. I like having the early decay though for a shredder. Ooh. Grimflare is also good. I think I'll just pass turn though. They're just so likely to have an interaction. I guess not so likely, scratch the top. But I don't mind just passing. Push. Do they play any mountains? I don't think so. I don't think we want to field yet. Yeah, I don't think so. I think I'll just put Jegantha into hand. I mean, this may be a bit too safe, too conservative, but I think with them just cantripping here, scry to the bottom, especially with that opt scry to the top, I think it's so likely to they're so likely to have a removal spell. Oh, so they scry to the top and they still missed their. Maybe they had a 1 land hand. It's really interesting. So for sure want to push. Could push plus Thoughtseize probably. And then maybe play Goose thereafter. So push first to play around Connive. And then Thoughtseize. Yeah, it's a lot of interaction. 2 lands. Kind of just want to take the Crackling Drake, to be honest. Yeah, I think this game is likely to go long, so I just want to take the Drake. Could even field them. If they don't hit a red source, then perhaps they don't run any mountains. Maybe that's incentive to not take the Drake, though. I was thinking then it would be like nice to cut them off of just these interactions. I think I'm just gonna take the Drake. And then yeah, not play this Goose. If they just hit like a runner land, then we're just really in terrible shape against the Drake. Another Thoughtseize. If we Chariot, then they Aether Gust. This is close. I mean, I think I'm definitely just gonna Thoughtseize, then I guess field their Steam Vents. I'm not really entirely sure though. Okay, so the drew a Phoenix. So now we just take the Lightning Axe. Take Lightning Axe. There's so many good cards. I think we just take Lightning Axe and then I guess try to field them. Right? Still can't play these, and I guess we could. Nah. They have Aether Gust as well. We just can't do anything here. Let's see if they run any mountains. I think they usually don't. And I'll get probably just a forest. Yeah, no mountains. So I mean, let's see what they drew, but drew nothing. Wow. Oh, and we drew the Trespasser. Okay. So it still can't play a green card. I mean, I guess no, we can't. I think I'm just gonna run out the Trespasser. Yep, That was a good draw. Then what do we take? I don't think it matters too much. Just take a Crackling Drake. So yeah, I mean, if they just fail to hit red sources, then we're in really good shape with this Trespasser. Yeah, wow, they just pass. Discard a Phoenix. Discard an Aether Gust? What? Why wouldn't they just discard? Oh, because. Okay, go ahead and play. My bad, you guys. Yeah, okay, let's attack. Let's take a Shredder. Lightning Axe, I guess. Yeah, pass turn. Yeah, still pass turn, jeez. So, oh, I don't have this. Get rid. Almost took that off. Piece of the puzzle was the draw, okay. Yeah, I'll just keep hitting him for 4. Wow, so that Field of Ruin just was so good. I mean, we're also getting quite lucky with them not drawing any lands, but this is kind of insane. They also kind of have us pinned against the wall just a bit with the Aether Gust. I think perhaps we were even supposed to run out. I guess that's Scoos, right? Run out Scoos or Grimflayer. I mean, I guess they just Aether Gust both. I could have run out both, actually. I guess I should have thought of this. I think I probably should have run out Grimflayer there, actually, because I think I'm just putting that on the bottom. Yeah, I should have run these both out. I'm sorry, you guys. Yeah, just playing way too slow, or conservatively. I think I will just keep this on top, though. It's just like a, on average, good draw. Should have played out the Flare, though. I was thinking they could have like a Ledger Shredder that we would want to kill immediately, but yeah, okay. Wow, so we for sure got lucky there, but I mean, without making the choice of Field of Ruin on the Steamens, they had a great hand against us. Yeah, and then drawing the Trespasser really kind of ensured us there. Wow, really interesting match. I'm not sure how much to account that win for on the account of Field of Ruin, right? But definitely saved us there, that's for sure. Yeah, okay, see you guys for match 4. Okay, here for match 4. We are on the draw, I believe. Yep. Oh my gosh. These hands just not working. What the heck's going on? Yeah, what in the world? Jeez. Wow. Wounds of 5 against their 7. Courtyard Thoughtseize. So most likely Greasefang with main deck Thoughtseize. But Thoughtseize is just so good. Wow. Could be some type of like Orzhov midrange though. No, Esper. Interesting. Okay. Guess that's turn off auto yields. What is this? Tainted Indulgence. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so just Esper Greasefang. See the truth. Wow. Interesting. So they're playing what's it called? The prototype blue prototype. Very interesting. Okay. So they didn't have Greasefang last turn. I guess it's probably safest to a good field plus Thoughtseize. Let's try that. Try taking off blue. And then Thoughtseize. Oh, no basics. Okay. Jeez. Those greedy main bases for sure. Okay, double proxy. Another water regrave though. I think we just take the brutality. Only castable card at the moment. Yeah, guys. Field of Ruin. Oh my gosh. Just so good. The Raven, man. Whoa. Beginning of each end step of player, discard a card this turn. Create a 1/1 flyer. Okay. Still have these 3 cards. I guess I'm just running out the tracker. Yeah, I mean, worst case scenario, they rip a blue source. But I think I just have to make this play. Yeah. Thoughtseize? Yeah. That's fine. Take my decay. Yeah, it's fine by me. So they get a thing that can't block. Okay. Sure. I think I'll just attack and then put Jegantha in hand. Leave up push. I mean, there's this still the. Maybe I should have activated Hive there, actually. Yeah, I probably should have activated Hive. Because there's still the possibility of them just top taking Greasefang, and then we're in pretty tough shape. I don't want to play around that, though. Just put Jegantha to hand. Okay. Yeah. That's definitely fine. So no basics. That's kind of insane, right? I think now we just activate Hive and then just get the beats in. So Esper Greasefang with like some type of mid-range stuff. I mean, maybe we actually take the See the Truth. Yeah, I guess they're more likely to hit a blue source rather than Greasefang off the top. I think just See the Truth here, right? Like a Brutality or Thoughtseize us. Yeah, I'll just take the See the Truth. Jump block, okay. I mean, if they have Greasefang, then like, I just feel really bad, but we can't play around that, I feel like. Okay, so they hit the second blue source. They play a Sky Sovereign instead. Okay. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, next turn they will get Sky Sovereign crew with a proxy. I think I just want to put them on the 2-turn clock though with the well, nah, I think I'd just play Chariot. Yeah, let's play Chariot, and then we could push the bird token definitely want to try to crew the Sky Sovereign. I think this is better than activating Hive. See the truth from hand. Okay. So they could still get Greasefang. They just get another blue source though. Yeah, so let's push the bird. Not that they're like very likely to crew this turn. But just to get it out of the way, and then they'll do their thing. But I mean, I guess they best case they hit like a push. Draw into a push. And then this turn, well, so if they drew push, then we can't really like activate clue token and push their proxy. Yeah, then they're like not even dead, so I think we just have to play Jegantha. And play Jegantha and then just attack with the chariot and the 2 cat tokens. It's a little stressful though. I mean, they got 4 cards in hand. Cat token or clue token. I think I'll just take another cat. They take 4, okay. Yep, so even if they hit Greasefang off the top, then we're still alive for a turn. Ah, there it is. It's very good. Because we could push 1 angel. Then we take 9. And then we just have lethal with the Hive and plethora of other creatures. I guess it's not even clear that they play Fatal Push. I'll have to, yeah, just concede. Let me look up, let me sideboard and then look up a deck list. I think we want Duress, right? Definitely want Hearse and Terror Senders. Maybe not Duress. We could cut the Transmogrants. Sky Sovereign. Like 1 chariot. Let's look though. Let's take a look-see together. Let's go to Goldfish. Well, let's just look. Esper, whoopsies. Esper Greasefang, Arcane Proxy, Pioneer. Let's look at the top one, I suppose. So this one, yeah, this one's just like not with the proxy. This one also just the same thing. These may all just be the same exact list. Yeah, we may just not find what we want here. Okay. So I think that's fine. Let's just... I don't think the duress is necessary. Just not hitting Greasefang or proxy is not really ideal. So I think we just run back like this. With the hearses and terror senders. I think that makes sense. Okay, yeah, I mean, nice hand. So yeah, I guess we mulliganed to 5 last game and still got there, which was nice. Okay, now turn 1 Thoughtseize. They mulliganed to 6. Like drawing land there. Let's see what they got going. Gadwick the Wizened. In your mana base? Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Just take the Tainted Indulgence pretty easily here. Man, that's so greedy, I feel like, right? These Pioneer players, you guys, come on. Get with the memo. So yeah, can't really play out Scoos in face of the March, so it's just Thoughtseize again. Probably just taking March. Yeah, just take the March. Yeah, like Gadwick isn't even that good right now. Even if they are able to get the mana to cast it. That's good. Yeah, that's good. Wow, that was a good draw. So they get Parhelion to the graveyard. It's very good, especially around our Scoos. I think I just want to play out Scoos here. Just shore up any Greasefang shenanigans. Also leaves a push. Thoughtseize. Okay. So this has mana value 3, right? Take Chariot. Another proxy. Wow. Gadwick has their last card. Wow, okay. So they take our tracker. Oh, what am I doing? I should have scoozed that. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, you guys. Wow, that was so terrible. Yeah, I was just not thinking there. Yeah, I'm sorry, you guys. So we could have had a tracker in play. Yeah, whoopsies. That's my bad. Now I really feel bad with this Gadwick. I think let's just put Jegantha into hand. Man, wow. Yeah, that was actually kind of a brutal misplay. Yeah, I just dropped 2 cards here. Oh, wow. Such a greedy mana base, and they just get away with it. Blue spell, tap target on land. Okay. Guess still exile their stuff for now. Another push does nothing. Jeez, just feels really bad. Whew. So yeah, I definitely just should have ate the first Thoughtseize. Wow, gosh. Yeah, I'm sorry, you guys. Just feels so bad. Really cannot make misplays with this deck like that. Push isn't even online. think I just have to pass. Yep. Guess let's crew first. If they have fatal push, it's really bad. Faithful ending. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna take my own cards here. Yeah, the fatal push is rotting in hand. It's just so terrible. If they were decays, it would be so much better. Yeah, so we go down to 2. Well, no. Could fire up Hive. What do we want to block? I think just a proxy. Yeah, take 5, go down to 4. Okay, no fatal push. Okay, cool. Ooh, and a decay. I think we just want to decay the Gadwick right now. It's an interesting game now, yeah. Yeah, it's just too good with the being able to tap and then just pass. Or no, eat this first and then pass. Could gain some life here. They got 2 creatures in the yard. We have insurance against graveyard stuff, so yeah, Sky Sovereign's really good though. Okay. I'll just gain 1 life. So this is 3 mana value, right? So we could push it. I think that's how that works, right? I should have just Hearst. My bad, you guys. I should have crewed the Hearst. Yeah, okay, it's 3 mana value. Ooh, making way too many misplays. Another decay. Yeah, just run out the Jegantha. Well, can't really actually. Because if they have something to crew, then we're just dead. If they have Greasefang, we're just dead. Yeah, we can't really do that. Okay, just gotta pass. Come on. Jeez. Yeah. Can't play around that. Wow. That felt really bad. Jeez. I think we're just running back though. I don't think we want duress. Yeah, let's just run it back. On the play, let's make some tighter plays. I could keep this. Yeah, just gotta get my head in the game. mulligan to 6. I think we would have won last game if we didn't misplay so hard with just the arcane proxy, like forgetting it could activate Scoos there is just really bad. Okay, awesome. Second land, or I guess third land. Grim player, do some work. I'm sure they have, what, like a march or something. Thoughtseize is not bad draw. Excuse me, not a bad draw. Let's go with that first. Uh-oh. It definitely needs to draw into some graveyard hate, though. Double Greasefang. And a Thoughtseize. So we just have to take... Well, don't have to take Thoughtseize. You kind of have to take Thoughtseize. 2 Greasefangs. Yeah. Take a Thoughtseize. Okay, Thoughtseize of her own. These are actually all pretty good, despite not hitting lands. I think I just really want the Scavenging Ooze on top. Actually, maybe we don't need Trophy. Yeah, I could put Trophy away. And then I think it's a little awkward having Thoughtseize. Please go Greasefang. Okay. As we it's like not guaranteed that's gonna have a good hit, right? But I think this should be okay. Just getting to connect with the Flare multiple times is very crucial. And then playing at the Scoos is just very nice as well. But yeah, if we see a land, it's a bad land though. Do we want to draw that next turn? I think I'd rather just draw a Thoughtseize. Also gets Delirium. Yeah. So yeah, even if they have like a push for the Scoos, we could still push their Greasefang after. Yeah, I mean, pretty sweet deck from the opponent though. Okay. So it's actually not the worst play just as a blocker, right? But yeah, we do have Thoughtseize. Yeah, actually don't mind trading. I doubt they play Can't Stay Away. Oh, they don't even block. That's really interesting. Okay. Huh. I think I'll put Trophy on top. And then, yeah, keep the land. Really kind of strange. I guess we should have Thoughtseize beforehand if we have decided to go down this route. I kind of wanted more information though with the green flare. Okay, yeah, proxy doesn't do anything, so let's just take March. And then, yeah, still can't play the second Grim Flare. Grim Flare being really good here though. Very nice. Cycle, okay. Definitely like seeing that. Yeah. Very quickly attack. Yeah, guess take it. Let's take Greasefang, and then do I take March or Indulgence? Probably just the March. So they got proxy plus 1 unknown. Yeah, let's just race him. I think we just want the interaction. Shouldn't matter too much though. Could play second Greasefang. Yeah. Or sorry, second Grim Flare. Yeah, I mean Grim Flare kind of popping off here though. Definitely feels nice. Okay, they could definitely draw into some good stuff there. Faithful Mending. Do I want to eat that right now? No. I could let that happen. So they go up to 7. Yeah, I just can see it. Okay. Wow. Grim Flare. So good there. Definitely made some notable misplays game 2, just with the interaction of Arcane Proxy. Wow. That was a fun match, I will have to say. Grim Flare was very nice, just being unanswered. Kind of took over the game alongside Skoos. Yeah, this little buddy Skoos and Grim Flare just putting in work. Yeah, so see you for match 5. Okay, here for match 5. Again, playing for the 3 and 2. So, I guess no matter how this goes, I feel pretty confident in the deck still. Yeah, we've been pretty unlucky. I had like a tough matchup game, or match 2 against red-green vehicles. But other than that, the Greasefang matchup felt really nice. Both of them, first one, Abzan. If we would have just hit our third land, I think was it game 1, then we would have gotten there. Yeah, and the other matchups felt very nice as well. I think I'll keep this in the blind. Okay, well this one's going to be difficult. Definitely did not want to see mono green, I'll tell you that. For this last match. Yeah, this is going to be hard, I will say. Last league, we played against mono green match 1, I believe. And it was very close. So yeah, we'll see. And we have like Decay for Cure, which is nice. Push for possible. Elf if they like top deck 1. Nothing though. Okay. Interesting. Kiora. Yep. Just gonna decay that. Very slow start, surprisingly. Play out the Trespasser. I think we want to get Trespasser online. With the amount of like graveyard stuff we have going. Another Kiora, okay. Plus a layer. Yeah, I mean we got the interaction. Yeah, definitely don't mind just doing this. Yeah, Decay has been very good this league, I will have to say. It's been very good. If these were trophies, then we would not be in the same shape. And then I think I'm just playing out the Flare. So 4 mana, if they have Karn, then that's like not even that good. There's no way of protecting it. If they have Cavalier, then that's a bit more problematic. They have to have like a Cavalier. Yeah, okay. So this is very good. They hit a Forest and they play an Elf. They're on the Nicol Bolas one, okay. I think we just play Tracker. I could play Transmogrant as well. Wouldn't be like too good. I think I'm actually just gonna leave up the clue token activation. I think we just really need to draw into trophy now. Nick those. Yeah. Karn as the last card is pretty powerful. I didn't want to push the Elf, by the way, to leave it up for Lair. Possibly. Wow, yeah, so Nykthos plus Karn with the last 2 cards is kind of insane. And they get a Pestilent Cauldron, which makes kind of little sense to me. I suppose they get back some stuff, though. So get back Beast and Nicol Bolas. Okay. How do they play Nicol Bolas? Oh, sorry, Oath of Nissa. My bad, you guys. Oh, and I forgot to do that. It's very embarrassing. Wow, that was pretty bad. Shoot. Let's get Nicol Bolas next turn. Yeah, we're just in really tough shape. Yeah. Game 1 was always really hard against mono green. So they played Nicol Bolas. I don't know why I didn't even see that interaction, but my bad. If we had a Scoos, it would have been a lot better. Instead of Flare. So now what do they get? They get like a Cityscape Leveler, which pretty tough shape. Sky Sovereign, yeah, it's still pretty good. Kills all our things. So they go Nickel Boss. Not yet. What do they kill? Maybe Trophy was better than Decay. I don't know. It was like a very crucial early game. But I guess we're just being like blockaded by the Cavalier, and so Trophy would have been a bit better. But like either way, they're still able to go out of control with their mana. So it's kind of a tough call. Another Nykthos as well. Gosh. That's pretty lucky, I'd say. So what does this do even? Draw a card, destroy target creature. Okay. And the current abilities. I think I'll probably just concede on my draw step. So we get another artifact. What could they possibly want? Chain Veil? They already exiled the Pestilent Cauldron though. Ratchet Bomb. Okay, I'll just concede there. Draw card, layer. Okay. So we were not gonna get there anyways. Okay. So Extinction Event's very nice. I also like Terror Sender in this matchup. Noxious Grasp can be okay as well. Still want the full 4 push. Transmogrants are pretty bad. Sky Sovereign's great. We could like trim on trackers, I think. Probably just don't even want much. And then don't need the second grasp. Run it like that. Terror Sender's like a little awkward, but we really just need to interact with Karn, and so it's kind of our only other way of doing that other than Trophy. And also just exiles Cavaliers and Old Growth Trolls, so it's pretty decent. But yeah, it's all about just like getting in the early game. I mean, maybe like Transmogrant is good. We want to keep it for the early game, but it just dies to an elf. Well, I'll keep it in 1. Try that. Because like even if it does die to an elf in the early game, then that's still probably good for us. But it's still kind of obviously a very tough matchup. You definitely did not want to see Mono Green in match 5 of this league. Yeah, I mean that's actually keepable. Skoo's is great, and we have the removal. So don't want to see Kiora. I just want to see Elf, Old Growth Troll, or Calf, right? Okay, Morgan to 6. Okay. So let's see an elf. Sweet. Okay. Let's play Skoos. Man, they're kind of playing slow. Push elf, play Skoos. Then yeah, I think we're actually kind of good from there. As long as they don't have a Kiora. Could like even draw a field for a possible Nykthos. Yeah, I think it's correct to trim down the trackers. They're just not that good. Could bring in a hearse actually. I think it's probably a bit too niche though. Damn, Xperia is good against Nykthos? Maybe. Okay, finally opponent. Okay. What you got? What you got? Oath. Nykthos. Elf, okay. Yeah, do like seeing the elf there. Come on, buddy. Let me play. Chariot actually could be pretty crucial here in ending the game quick. Like even if they have an old girl troll, we're just like still in great shape. Or relatively good shape. They still got 4 cards in hand. Kiora, okay. It's a good one. Yeah, I guess we just I think we have to get attack phase and then put the chariot. Like they're gonna get their value out of Kiora either way. Let's see what they can have here. They don't play out the Nykthos. 4 mana, 5 mana. If it's just a cav, okay. So then we're pretty good here, right? All lands. We got Nykthos though. Like choose a layer. Okay. Fine. So we, well, if they get back Beseiju, I will not allow that from happening, but if they put Nykthos on top, then I'm definitely just taking that, or letting that happen, rather. Yeah, for sure. So, sorry, forest, really? Exile it. They put a forest on top. I'm just gonna let that happen. It's a May exile, so, or maybe they choose not to. Okay, gotcha. Wasn't sure how that worked. Okay. Yeah, let's just crew up the chariot and then swing. Yeah. And then I don't think we need to leave up Skoo's activations. I think we could just put Jegantha into hand. Yeah, they should be pretty dead. There's that Nykthos. Okay, what you got? What you got? What you got? What you got? If it's any planeswalkers, we're fine. So it's just a land and a cavalier. Okay, so we're still good, right? Yeah. I think we're still good. Or wait, no, they can untap Nykthos now. For 5 mana. Voracious Hydra, okay. Another Cavalier? They need a blocker. Can't do Storm the Festival. They already played their land for turn, right? Plays Nick those, yeah. Wait, how'd they get? Oh, onto the battlefield. I thought. Oh, they untapped. I'm so confused. Did they? I feel like they, because I saw two, like, they got Cav and Forest into play, and then they had a second untapped Forest after that. Okay, whatever. That was confusing. Okay, well, I mean, we got a game against them. On the draw, it's a lot more difficult. I guess Noxious Grasp was really good there. Yeah. Maybe even like cutting Sky Siren is correct if we just want to get them in the early game like that. Could even bring a Duress. Duress seems actually not. Nah, it seems pretty bad. Only hits Karn and Storm the Festival. Yeah, then I guess Razor Lash is coming in. I feel like Tracker is just so bad. Maybe try it like that. Keeping in the Razor Lashes also makes Grimflayer a teeny bit better. I mean, hey, we got game against Mono Green. Let's see how it goes though. Thoughtseize, Decay, Terrasender. Ooh, can we keep this? I think we have to. Just like no early creatures really kind of sucks though. Oath of Nissa. Cavalier, okay. Trophies, not the best. Haven, Cav. Okay, just take the Cavalier. So we could decay this Haven or Terrace under it. It's kind of interesting. I think with Trophy in hand, I just want to Terrace under. It's kind of close. Yeah, let's use the Terrace under. Yeah, just like being light on mana, we kind of just need to. I was really afraid of a troll. It's just kicking it is kind of far away. I think now we have to Thoughtseize. Another troll. Okay. So we go down to 10. Okay, let's just play the Haven. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, I think I'm playing that for sure. So if we really need them to brick this turn. Okay, attack. So really need them to brick. If they're attacking, they don't have Karn. Yes. Okay. Sweet. Take the Cavalier. So now we could decay. Then exile. Yeah, and then just hopefully they don't draw anything good. Cavalier, I mean, we have trophy for it. They hit a forest, okay. There's a transmogrant. Yeah, I mean, Ooh, it's close. Very close. Nicol Bolas, yeah, definitely gonna exile that. Yeah, I just need them to like keep on working. What is this? Troll? Kira. So then they make a token. Yeah. We're at 6 life. How do we get at 6 life? Actually, Noxious Grass was a pretty nice draw. Yeah, then we play like Razor Lash as well. Karn. Okay, what can they get here? 3 mana or 4 mana? Oh, what can they get? I legit don't even know. Is the flip side of Pestilent Cauldron 5 or 4 mana? I can't remember. I think it's 5. Because that gains 4 life for them. And gets back a cav. They're taking a while. Oh my gosh, this is so stressful. Oh, I want to win so bad. Wow, dude, our interaction just lined up so well against them. Making that decision to play Terror Sunder on the Haven instead of Decay was so sweet against their Troll. Wow. This is intense. Wow. Sorry, I'm just like in awe. We're taking forever for this, so that must be a good sign. I don't know what they have at 4 mana. No Sky Sovereign. Legit don't know. Yeah, it's incredible. Heart of Kirin. Oh. Okay. So that, yeah, that's a blocker. Oh. Oh my gosh, you guys. These draws are so... We just win, right? We have exactly lethal now. Oh my gosh, you guys. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. I legit don't think I've ever been this successful against mono green. Wow, this is an incredible showing. Oh, wow. Jeez, that was really insane. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's wrap it up real quick. Okay, so very quickly, just post league, deck felt very nice. Again, Jegantha, just I think this card is kind of what we want to be doing. Not having access to Shieldred or Pack Leader, like the two main things that we miss out on, but I think that's honestly fine with the kind of more aggressively oriented or slanted deck that we have going right now. Transmogrants are still not too ideal, but I think kind of necessary alongside Grimflayer. But I mean, the last match against Mono Green was just really, really insane, and Transmogren was a played a pretty defining role, just being a nice aggressor that is resilient to a certain extent, and that we just don't mind trading with elves. Other than that, the matchups felt pretty nice. After starting 0-2, I'll be honest, I was like, oh, is this deck really that good? But after playing some more matches and repping some more things, especially with Field of Ruin was just so nice this league. Just being an absolute powerhouse was pretty essential in disrupting mana bases like we saw with Phoenix, and then of course against Greasefang, stone raining them as they just didn't play any basics, and then keeping them off blue mana or double blue mana for a turn. I think that's what it did. It's just very crucial, and is kind of not typically what we see out of this configuration, or I guess this archetype with BGX. But I think this configuration specifically allows us to really leverage the Field of Ruin. I've been wanting to go to a third one, but I think I'm going to stick with two. That is, sometimes I think we saw it one, maybe two times. If this was a colored source, we would have been a bit better, but at the end of the day, it's just kind of, you get unlucky sometimes, and it's just gonna you're just gonna have to accept what it is. Lastly, Decay felt very nice. I'm a big fan of Trophy, but I think in this style deck, obviously we want to be disrupting them early on, the opponent early on. We want to be more on the aggressive side of things, and so I think Decay shines just a bit more. And as we saw, is just a really, really big powerhouse against Mono Green. Just top decking it at the end was really nice. That felt definitely really good. I think I'm like 50-50 against Mono Green right now, and in just the few matches I've played here and there with this deck. And so, I mean, against the top deck in the format, or second top deck in the format, you could say, that's pretty good. I definitely will not be complaining about having a 50% win rate against Mono Green. Other than that, though, I think that's about it. Let me know what your thoughts about the deck. I'm really happy with it. Again, going 3-2 these first two leagues has felt very nice. Deck has felt very functional, and overall just really fun to play. And I think I hit a pretty good stride here. I don't know if it's visible for you guys, but I think my play pattern is a bit more efficient, a bit slower, more conservative, more patient with everything, just respecting everything that could happen. And yeah, I've been feeling very, very nice about this deck. So yeah, let me know what you think. Leave a comment. Consider subscribing if you enjoy this type of content, and like the video if you want to. Other than that, though, I think that's it from me. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. And keep your eye out for more leaks like this. Thank you so much.